So this is volume 3 in the Sesame Street Treasury, featuring Jim Henson's Sesame Street Muppets, starring the number 3. So 1, 2, 3, and the letter C, which what in this picture starts with C? Cars. There's red, yellow, green, blue. And so this particular book and series came out in the 80s. I don't know that it's been, so 1983. Don't know that it's been published since then. When I was a little girl, little monster, I got one of these books. My family did, but we did not get a whole set. And so for my little monsters, I wanted to get them a whole set. And I was only able to find it secondhand. This one had been part of a bookmobile, which those are pretty awesome. So we're going to read a portion of it so you can enjoy some of the shorter bits. And maybe, hopefully one day they reissue these books or reprint them and people can buy them new. That'd be fantastic. I must admit, I don't know that Muppet's name, but let's see. So, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? They did change some things in them, as far as, for example, Snuffy. Used to be, once upon a time, Big Bird's probably imaginary friend, but obviously he's not anymore. So, Sesame Street Treasury, featuring Jim Henson, Sesame Street Muppets. Oh, sorry. Volume 3, starring the number 3 and the letter C. From like Children's Television Workshop, Funkin' Wagnalls Inc. So, this talks about colors of crayons. But let's look at who it's written and illustrated by. Who all the people who worked so hard to make love and make this great thing with their love. So it's written by Dina Anastasio, Linda Bove with the National Theatre of the Deaf, Michael Frith, Emily Perl Kingsley, Sharon Lerner, Jeffrey Moss, Norman Stiles, Ellen Weiss, Dan Wilcox. It's illustrated by Art So Fine, Tom Cooke, Peter Cross, Larry DiFiori, Mary Grace Eubank, Michael Frith, John Mathieu, Kelly O'Sashley. Oh, I definitely have probably messed up a lot of people's names. I'm sorry there. Michael J. Smollin, Daniel Wilcox, with photographs by Neil Selkirk and the Viewmaster International Group. Contents of this are from the 70s as well as the early 80s here. So look at the beautiful art he made with the crayons. The profile in this one is for Oscar the Grouch. His home is Trash Can 123 Sesame Street. His favorite food is sardine and spinach sundae. Ooh, he likes S's, but that does sound quite smelly. His favorite drink, pickle juice. Ooh. His best friend is Grangetta Grouch. His favorite pet is Slimy the Worm. I always loved Slimy. Favorite activities, disagreeable order of Grouch's meetings, writing for the Daily Grouch newspaper, reporting on Worm TV or WORM TV. Wow, you're really busy. His favorite vacation, 2 weeks at the Mudville City Dump. Favorite weather, cold and nasty gray sky with occasional rain and sleet. Ooh, that is quite grouchy weather. Pet peeves, cheerful friends. Favorite saying, have a yucky day. Well, that does sound like grouch. Always love to know. All right. So, I think, let's read this story. That's going to be our good see or count. The Count goes sea shopping. The Count looked out his window and frowned. Cloudy, he muttered. How boring. He squinted up at a cloud right above him. Wait a minute, he suddenly said. What's that? A cloud that looks like the letter C. That gives me a wonderful idea. I'll count C words today. Oh, joy! You see, every cloud has a silver lining. I'll just begin my C counting in my cupboard, he thought to himself, but all he found in the cupboard was one can of cat food. One, he said, one can of cat food. I need more C words to count. I didn't realize the Count had a cat. I'm assuming that's why he had cat food at least. The Count decided to go to the supermarket. Do you like to go to the supermarket with your adults? My monsters love to come with me. At least Leviathan does. When he got there, he went straight to the fruits and vegetables. Let me see, he said. Yes, carrots. That's one lovely C word. Oh, and look at this cabbage. Oh, here's cabbage. I love it. 2 seafoods in my shopping cart. Oh, that's another C word. Then he took some corn, some cranberries, a stalk of celery. Ooh, that's a soft C sound. And a lot of cauliflower. Then he rushed on, feeling very happy indeed. He had 7 C words in his cart. Ooh. The Count rammed his cart into a big stack of soup cans. Whoops, he said, that was a big mistake. But look at all these nice cans on the floor. I'd better count them. Oh my goodness, look at all these cans. There are so many. Next, the Count headed for the spice rack. Wonderful, he exclaimed. Lots of sea things here, too, and they smell so good. Cinnamon, that's C, cloves, caraway. I'll take them all. Ho, ho, ho. Then he thought, maybe something sweet would be nice. Yes, here we are, candy canes, wonderful carrot cakes, and crunchy cookies. Oh, he's got a lot of C's. The Count's cart was getting full. He whizzed up and down the aisles, grabbing things and tossing them into his cart. Cider, crackers, crab cakes, oh joy! Finally, his cart was so full he couldn't get another C thing in it. The storekeeper looked at the Count's shopping cart in disbelief. That's going to cost you a lot of money, he said. Are you sure you want to buy all those things? Buy them, repeated the Count. Who said I wanted to buy them? I just wanted to count them. 73 wonderful seafoods in my shopping cart. Oh, I'll just buy a quart of milk and some eggs, please. The Count took his small bag of groceries. Oh my gosh, so who's going to put all those groceries away? It's 73. Okay, well, he got 2 things, okay, and counted the steps back to his castle. The storekeeper, shaking his head, hung a sign on the door and muttered, Here's another C word, closed. Oh my goodness, the poor shopkeeper had to put everything away. You know, Count, that's a little bit rude. All right, so look, Grover is rollerblading and she's on a bicycle, and the Count is raking leaves, and we got Bert flying a kite. All right, let's do the fall poem. Fall. The Count loves counting leaves as they gently float down. He loves counting colors: green, red, yellow, brown. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Days grow shorter and nighttime brings freezes. Ooh, things freeze. Bert's kite cannot fight strong autumn breezes. Grover swoops and loops on his cute roller skates. For Halloween and Thanksgiving he joyfully waits. Betty Lou, oh, that's her name, Betty Lou. Betty Lou on her bike is in a big hurry, for summer is over. Soon snowflakes will flurry. Isn't that a nice little poem? 3 monster catch. Oh, they're all blue monsters, huh? There's, I believe, Harry Monster and Grover and Cookie Monster. And they're catching it with a C. Ooh, here's a C poem. Let's read the poem. C, big C, little C. A poem by Cookie Monster. C is for cookies. Me like them a bunch. Me crunch them for dinner and breakfast and lunch. And then there are crumbs. Cookie crumbs are so yummy. Me sweep them off table and into my tummy. Did you know the word carton begins with a C? That's the box cookies come in. It tastes good to me. Oh, you took a bite out of the box. How silly. Well, that's all the C words me got for today. Me get in my car now and me drive away. Hey, wait. The word C, car, starts with C. Boy, that's neat. Me thought me had run out of sea things to eat. Oh my gosh, he's eating his car. Ah! Crunch, crunch, crunch. Oh, that's a C word too. Tasty, but not as good as a cookie. Bye-bye. Goodness, Cookie Monster, eating your car. How silly. So this one talks about crafts you can do for each of the seasons. You can cut flowers for the spring. You can cut up plastic bottles, which can make a scooper and a pail. In the fall, you can make your own pinwheel. And in the winter, you can make snowflakes. You can bring each season to you with them. Now in the fall and the spring where they're extra windy, you'll probably have to make your own wind. But if you're missing spring, you can always make a flower. Ooh, we're learning Spanish again. Say ropa. Ropa for clothing. Say it in Spanish. I apologize for my poor Spanish pronunciation, but I'm what you got for now. There's plenty of things that you can learn Spanish with. So you can always look into that. So impermeable. Okay, impermeable is a raincoat. Guantes is gloves. Abrigo is coat. Orejeras for earmuffs. Sueta for sweater. Zapatos for shoes. Botas de goma is rubber boots. So it's interesting. They have, it's the gum boots for rubber boots or rain boots. Pantalones is pants. Cinturón is belt. Pijama for pajamas. Camisa for shirt, camiseta for a t-shirt, gorra, hat, medias, socks, I said chinelas for slippers, vestido for dress, bufanda, scarf, falda, skirt, pantalones interiores, underpants. I don't know how many of these are actually how people use them, because I'm pretty sure pantalones interiores for underpants is a more proper way to say things, but it's always good to learn another language. All right, the count's gonna count 3. Hello again. Now I am in a bird's nest with 3 bodies. Let us count them before they fly away. 1, 2, 3. 3 adorable birdies. 1, 2, 3. They're all looking at him. Oh, I guess her name is Prairie Dawn. She's playing with her toy cars. The red car is driving this way, she said. The blue car is driving that way. The yellow car is headed here. And the green car is headed there. Then Prairie Dawn smiled happily. It's lucky that these cars aren't real. There's no traffic light on this table. Oh, yep, they're all headed this way and that, aren't they? Okay, now we're going to learn a little bit of sign language. Say it in sign language. And so sign language is a way that you can talk with your hands for people who can't hear or maybe can't hear very well. And this is American Sign Language. In Europe, their sign language is a little bit different. Some of the things might be the same or similar, but not all of them are. So, there's lots of videos about learning them, but these are colors. So I guess if you have you hold your fingers like this, and then you have it against your face, and you pull down for brown. Doop. So here's the face. Boop. Across the forehead for black. It looks like you might make a little shape for purple. Pink is a slightly different direction, but similar. Yellow, you swing. Looks like a lot of the colors you move. You squeeze fist for orange, which makes sense, because the word orange is actually from the fruit, not the other way around. Before the fruit really was around, people just called it yellow-red. Okay, so white looks like you close your hand on the chest. Black's across the forehead. I said pink's there, and then blue you move, and red's by the mouth. Ooh. I love this picture of Cookie Monster. He's making 3 wishes, and he's getting into trouble. Oh my goodness. There's a lot of Cookie Monster in this one. Alright, so we're going to look at Cookie Monster's recipe, because if your trusted adult can pause the video, they might be able to get the recipe itself. But the way that this one works in general is that you use cookie dough, and you make a shape. And then you have hard candy or lollipops that your adult breaks up, and then you put around the cookies. You put in the kind of to fill in the window. And remember, ovens always need adults. And they cook just a little bit, and then what it is the lollipop will melt. Now, if you notice, he has it on foil, so do not put it directly on the cooking dish. But all right, here's Count's counting page. The Count's counting page. Greetings, I am the Count. Today I am counting to 3. I see 3 toy boats. Ooh, where are the toy boats? Oh, 1, 2, 3. Wonderful. Look at all the toys on this page. Find 3 toys that look like each other. Oh. Do these look like each other? They do to me. So 1, 2, 3. All right, so we got the ball. I think maybe these all match. It's kind of hard to tell because that one's inside the crease. And 1, 2, 3 buses. I only see 1 drum. Oh, these are the 3 boats he was talking about. 1, 2, 3. I guess these are canoes rather than boats. Here's the number 3. 1, 2 kites. 1 train. 1 house. And here is 2 planes and 1, 2, 3 guitars. 1, 2, 3 tops. 1, 2, 3 clown puppets. This one, so this is actually the Art So Fine who did this one. But we're supposed to find 3 toys that look like each other. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many were we supposed to count? 1. Is that a bunny? I think it's a bunny. I like the hobby horse. The house. Oh, and here's the count for story hour. Big Bird's telling a story with... It looks like it's the 3 little pigs. 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh. The count is causing trouble. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. Rub-a-dub-dub, rub-a-dub-dub, 3 men in a tub. And who do you think they be? The butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker. Turn 'em out, knaves, all 3. So the baker, the butcher, and the candlestick maker are all in the same bath. Be in trouble, huh? I'm not sure I understand the source of this one, but that's kind of funny. Ooh, Grover's showing us clocks. Oh, the bunny looks like it's Grover's bunny. But yes, so on clocks, if you still have any things like this, the shorthand is pointing to the hour and the longhand is to the minutes. And every single clock like this is divided into 12 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And it is 60 minutes. So between each of these is 5 minutes. So if the long hand's pointing at the 12, it's on the hour. So this one is 8 o'clock, so it's pointing at the 8 on the shorthand and 12 on the high hand. Is your bedtime 8 o'clock? My little monsters' bedtime is starts before 8, but they need to be in bed at 8. All right, we're at the end. You can count on the count to count anything, even 3 little pigs. Yes, and I bet you can count on him to count to 4 in volume 4. Oh, they're getting ready for that next volume 4. I hope you enjoyed this one. I'm going to do the entire series they have. Because I bought the whole one and I just love it so much. But thank you so much for listening, and you have a great day.